everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's the Raiders going up against the Titans. With that, let's get up to Tennessee. We're standing by in Nashville, our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Oakland Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. And we say hi again, everybody. Brandon Gaudin here as we count down to kickoff. I turn to my partner, that's Charles Davis. And Charles, Larry pointed out in the open, we've got a pretty good matchup of wide receivers here this afternoon, don't we?
And those guys have such a big impact on the game nowadays. We know it's a throwing game, but the guys who can go up and get it, the guys who can break tackles after the catch and make bigger plays, oh yeah, they love spotlight as well. They want the football, they want the attention.
It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The quarterback for the Raiders who will be commanding this offense is Derek Carr. And against the Falcons, 299 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns. Still not enough, though, to top Matt Ryan in that loss.
They may have lost the game, but I was so impressed with Derek Carr's ability to move the ball around. What, 11 different receivers?
Yeah, 11.
So in a sense, he was playing point guard and making sure everyone touched the ball with the ability to make a play.
Now on first down, and his first pass is incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Offensive starters now. Charles, what about Latavius Murray?
You know how you and I talk about players under the radar sometimes? Latavius Murray definitely qualifies as one of those players. And then you look up, and he's pressing 1,000 yards every year.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. A right side catch by Crabtree. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now they'll run. Murray. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The starting defense for the Titans.
When Brian Orakpo was born, there was no doubt that with that name, he was going to be a defensive player and a good one. He knows how to get to quarterbacks.
again. It's Murray. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught by Cooper for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper from 3 yards out. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. To return, this is Mark Mariani. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans coming out on offense. The quarterback leading them, Marcus Mariota. And they got the 1-point win over the Lions. And that was the first time that the Titans had won, if you count back to last year, in 6 games when they got a victory in December.
And to go on the road and get it done against a pretty confident Lions team who'd had a great comeback win the week before at Indianapolis. So that was a huge win for Tennessee and a great performance for Mariota. The Oakland Raiders are going to visit Nashville in their next game. That's a big one for them.
Mariota on 1st down. He gets it left side to Johnson. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And the 35-year-old Andre Johnson, Charles, he's kind of serving notice to the rest of the league in week 2 that, hey, I'm not done yet. I still have some left in the tank.
Brandon, he had over 1,000 catches and over 13,000 yards in a Houston Texans uniform. You're right. Many people thought, hey, he's definitely on the downslide. But I don't think so. I think he's not just going to lead with advice for these young receivers in Tennessee. He's going to show them how.
And his next touchdown catch will be number 70 for his career. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, in 2016 in Tennessee, DeMarco Murray, we're going to find out if it was style, scheme, does he still have it or not. He thinks he's going to be more comfortable with the Titans.
Yeah, because that fall off last year, 2014, over 1,800 yards, 392 carries.
One of the best seasons running the football that we've seen in recent years.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Down, Murray. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensive starters, here they are. And Delaney Walker, Charles, it's a guy that you and I said we wanted to discuss a bit.
Yeah, and we should, because remember, he came out of college as a wide receiver, so he's one of the early guys to move from a wide receiver position to tight end and still run routes as if he were a wide receiver. An excellent target.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
They go with Murray again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Dan Williams might as well change his name officially to Big Dan Williams. A monster in the middle, holds down the run game against any team.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota surveying the field. All kinds of time. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on. A first down throw for Mariota. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 21 yards away. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A touchdown apiece here in this first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. We're back to Nashville right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, pick it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Murray, the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And some room to work. And a cut to the sideline. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big run that time by Murray. And even 50 yards on the ground. So Murray shows off his speed and explosiveness.
Latavius Murray was not a guy that people thought was going to be a big-time producer in the NFL. Boy, was everyone wrong. This is exactly what he does. Often, Latavius Murray knows how to get to the open field and pay it off.
Last year, one of 7 guys to run for 1,000 yards, showing the ability to break off the long one. And now a first down following that long gain. One receiver to the left is Cooper. They go play action here on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. DeAndre Washington taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Tight, tight, watch left. Tight, tight, watch left. Check.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Time to step aside. Back to Tennessee after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Third and short yardage, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He was looking for DeMarco Murray out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Here's the 9-year man Brett Kern on to punt the football away. Travis Carey back deep for the Raiders. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So a 3rd and 8. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. In his own end zone, it's Carr. Backing up. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Now Mariani. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout, and now we're set to get going. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now a second down throw for Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Oh, he slipped right by him. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. And Suckup will put this one right through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. Here's Tywod Jones on the return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Titans right now have a time of possession advantage, but it has not led them to taking control of this game. The Raiders look like they'll be in this game for 4 quarters. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. 3rd and goal. Carr's pass will go into the end zone, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Raiders now on top. Titans on offense. First quarter winding down. Sharp's wide open, able to make the grab. And 22 yards later, he's going in for the score. We're brand new at 7. Raiders ball early in the second. Murray's got great blocking here. He'll end up running more than 20 yards on the play. Raiders still on the field. Washington's looking for room to run, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. That puts them up by a touchdown. Titans lined up at the 48. The former Duck, Marcus Mariota, would squeeze the pass in here, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 27. Titans would later kick a field goal. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Antonio Andrews now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down, Mariota. He's got time. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by first-rounder Carl Joseph. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Here's the option going right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Derek Morgan in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing I do know about DeMarco Murray, he loves to pile up carries. You know, a lot of backs are concerned about how many they have. Not him. He wants the ball all the time. But so far in this game, that's not working too well, and his team's losing.
He's had a decent chunk of carries. He just hasn't had much success when he's gotten those carries. Now a second down run for Murray. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Third down now following the run.
We got
On third down, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one. And it'll be fourth down.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, balls out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
First down, Carr. A right side catch by Crabtree. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a second down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Roberts with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 3 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Third down now following the completed pass. They'll run the option left. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Marquette King now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Mariani. Oh, nice move. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Murray the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 10th carry of the game now. Murray fighting. Lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So the offense puts the ball on the ground, but they pick it back up. Now they face a third down. Mariota from the gun on third down. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Carry on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Raiders will take possession. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. Mariota on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Titans are going to have a first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
7 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
Mariota toward the center of the field, but but it's incomplete. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. Mariota now on 2nd down. Finding under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dan Williams getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10. An extra DB defensively here. Big stop needed on 3rd and goal.
He may be a blitzer.
3rd and goal. Mariota. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do them much good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Kendall Wright from 3 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now Carr throwing on second down. A right side catch by Crabtree. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there at 22. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it'll be second and goal.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's second and goal from the 10. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Now it looks like they might be expecting a pass, an extra DB in on third and goal.
And that's how the game has changed.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Denoris Searcy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Second down, 9 yards to go.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down.
They come out here in the eye. Now a give. This is Murray. And he'll take this. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
3 down.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
There we go. Nice play, baby.
Here's Brett Kern now. He's been terrific so far. Now Carey. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Surveying the field. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He'll look to throw. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Carr. He finds Roberts complete. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.